Welcome back to Good Morning El Paso. It's my favorite time of the month and my favorite time of the week, where meteorologist John Fausett with the National Weather Service joins us to talk about the weather. And it's still monsoon season in the borderland, and we have about 3 weeks until it's over. Just kind of briefly go over what the monsoon season means for us.
Well, within the monsoon season, which is June 15th to September 30th every year, you should have the monsoon make an appearance, you know, like hurricanes within hurricane season. And during the monsoon, there's usually a wind shift, both surface and aloft, that becomes more from a southerly direction, southeast, and brings in moisture that we are not having late spring. And then this moisture facilitates the thunderstorms that we so count on during the summer. That's our wettest time of the year, and we were a little disappointed early on, and the monsoon itself had a very late start. As you recall, July was pretty hot and pretty dry until towards the end of the month, but boy, did August ever catch up and surpass normal for a monsoon type of precipitation total for the summer.
We did really have a very dry July. I know we had less than 1/4 inch of rainfall, when typically we average way more than that.
Oh, yeah.
August, we had record rainfall, so we went from one extreme to the other, where we were very dry, and then we had all that rain in August.
Right, almost record. 4th wettest August on record, and so we more than doubled the average for that month. And September's not doing so poorly either.
It's not. Usually we average about 1.5 inches, and so far we're
a little over an inch, and you know, we're just not even halfway through the month. So, and we have you know, a setup over the next you know, through the weekend at least, where we should add to that total.
So that will definitely help our rainfall totals at the airport. Now, looking ahead to what we can expect for fall and the winter, it's very difficult to kind of generalize what we can expect, being that we had a very wet summer, well, August.
Yes.
I know a lot of times, and I'm guilty of it, being from El Paso, I'm like, oh, it rained a lot this summer. That means we're going to have a lot of snow this winter. Just talk about what meteorologists kind of look for when looking ahead to the future for fall and winter.
Well, yeah, the meteorologist, who is focused on short-term, counts on the climatologist, which is more long-term, and the Climate Prediction Center is backing off a little bit on its indication of a La Nina pattern, which usually means dry and mild for our part of the country. Now they're going to a neutral type scenario. It's like, oh, it could go either way. In other words, there's nothing to really hang your hat on. Now, looking at what you said about, oh, it was this way for this last couple of months, so it's got to be this way the next couple of months. The wettest monsoon on record in 2006, it wasn't followed by an especially wet or snowy winter. And a lot of times when you have a very warm spring, you think, oh, it's going to be bitter, just crucial hot summer, and it often doesn't deliver. So yeah, it's this climate prediction stuff, not a lot of confidence behind it yet. So anything could happen this winter.
It could. So of course we're going to keep everybody up to date on the changes to the winter, my favorite season. But John, of course, we'll have you back here next month. We got to wrap things up now, so thanks for joining us.
Okay,
We'll be right back after the break.